Abishan for da mo asese mo atwa me adan ho akwa aba ye de fe twa to a ye ba be di oman Ghana ho komo ensema hodo a na ba nkrata ni mu no ye ba be bobo ho ni adwenwen ho na agya ye nyina ya boa ne ayo manti eni ndifo ni abedwafo aba wonum di omu susue ni omu adwen eba aba beboa eno ne de ebremu na ansana no mame ena LS kuto ase se o hye atade fefefe woni agye ho ame so hwehwe no Dansoman Junction Ben Fisherman's House, Ewo Dansoman Junction, LS Couture, phone 0244 3787 0244 3787 na on show atade fefefe when it ya se ne de ensem na eguba maso no ene echen kure nsem bege nsem poro na akaba akom me editor say manye we ya me case enti happy birthday nkoma Joshua Mensah Ghana Airport Company Limited ene eyewa wodanti unuaba Joanna Ifo Mensah oye editor wo UTV or say ne bro for the buy and lots of cases and love and ye nemo be fu mu ho ano papa nye pegs umfia no pa we your brother and sister ti enye hu enti ye nuabe ma Joshua Mensah happy birthday why nyame hwa Ghana National Fire Service imports obsolete equipment and struggles to do's Mokola Fire. And no a frontline kesia ene the Chronicle ede ebaye yebedi ehon enkomo. The finder road crashes death hit 1,454 in 6 months. Motorcycles 622, commercial vehicles 518. Private vehicles 314 and then last one big demo today protesters at today's demo to adhere to strict COVID-19 safety protocol and we a daily post intimamenko Mark Baron no big demo no ase na ye ne Mark eni nkomo Mark Baron. Hello, Mark Baron. And the answer baby, you know, dear. So, my shall see a day, papa.
Enough is enough. Advance President Kufado, just a boy woman.
Finally, Mark Baron. Mark, what's a man can you come to baby? I want day war.
I'm back for him. Bibian, you have to walk. So, Kawai. We are all marching together. So we will never have no buyer catch and don't brand back home. With Sunday, you preserve Oman Ghana. Oman Ghana, John Mahama, the make Kufado, and yet be in a yellow CCI. Kawai! Say, the Jata of Mingo from Honorable Sam Jata Dog. Let me see your hands in the air. Thank you very much. This morning, we are beginning the end of the Akufo-Addo government. Let us send a message to the four corners of this republic. Let everybody know the end of the tyrant in chief, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, will come to an end starting from today. The insecurity in the country, the police who ought to protect us themselves are afraid. Because Dr. Bawumia, who is chairman of the police council, promised that he was going to give them bulletproof vests. He promised that he will give them new weapons. He has not given it to them. Armed robbers are killing the police. So the police themselves are demonstrating with us. They are marching with us, not just to give us protection, but also to demand better from the commander-in-chief. In this country, we have seen we saw Ayawaso Westwood. The fact that a presidential commission was set up. Akufo-Addo has used the report to eat a brony cat here. He is not using a presidential commission's report. Yet he is telling us that he is going to use a ministerial investigation report. C'est pas qu'une passion de ma ontuma. C'est bibi. Et de mine. Anyone who knows Kochishi. Aka, nana de Gambo Akufo-Addo. Ataina kwe. Asana. Wasana. Wana bonye nyo. Osumo. Wakawa wa family. Waka chakere. To the media that is here. This demonstration is your demonstration. And so every media house here must report and report on this well. What happened to Ahmed Swale? He is one of you. What happened to Latif of Multimedia? He is one of you. What happened to Manasseh Atiri-Awuni? He is one of you. What happened to Prince Minka of XYZ? He is one of you. What happened to Edward Adekye? He is one of you. What happened to Caleb Buda? He is one of you. What happened to Zoe Abubedu? She is one of you. And to the ordinary street, know that you are like Zachariah Samina, who was killed. You are like Kaka, who was killed. You are like Ibrahim Abbas, who was killed. We are all Kaka. Yesterday it was Kaka. Today it is somebody else. Tomorrow it will be you if you do not stand up and speak up. We must tell the commander-in-chief of the armed forces that he is holding that position in trust for us. The power of the people is better than the people in power. And so Akufo-Addo, no know about LOG. Go small. Yes, as I need what time I can. The last thing I'm going to say to those who had a meeting last night, we had an arrangement with the IGP of police on the route we are using. The rules of this country say that crowd control is the job of the police. In fact, part of this demonstration is because military men were using crowd control and they shot and killed unarmed Ghanaians. Yet some people in government had a meeting last night and decided that despite the presence of the police, they intend to bring in the military to meet us halfway. I am sending a message to you, to the chief of army staff, to call back his men. We are working with the police, we are working with the foreign police unit. We have had no consultation with the military. Anybody in military uniform that we meet on the road, we will treat as a criminal. Anybody who meets military uniform on the road, we will treat you as a criminal. We will deal with you and hand you over to the police. It is a peaceful demonstration, and anybody who comes here to provoke us will be dealt with and handed over to the police.
So why now do some gender? We take some of our pretty nice wise, eloquent, elegant, stylish, knowledgeable women in Ghanaian politics. The first to open is Nanama Luche Brown, one of our communicators. Can you welcome her?
And not just say one more boabo, who said their daily post the buy, no, now one mark big demono and ne, and see, Yenu Abema Mark Baron, said ye becubiano, trust you TV, baby, ye be mamu, namwate. Me bay pious be do bans no piece of him say, ye ma berry ma kwame usu and san. NPP Wejak Bawe, Yema happy birthday. Nti berima Kwame Usu ansa happy birthday to you. Abedwafo no atena sinti yenkom hwe nyenonum enhyase na Honorable Daniel ni quarter titles Glover onam kwanso na emergency kakra nti obeba nti se munhu no a nyese wayerem emergency kakra waboy amane nso waye de gentleman bia be nti ye twen no se obetimi awie ntem na waba Honorable nyamemu a na brantem na de o ha sisi owura ya asaneta no or national organizer Emma LPG Liberal Party of Ghana watena se na Bernard enim PSA enso ye national communication team member Emma NDC ono so atena se ebushan former mo akwaba
ejo so hima
ofie na wafade ewu nsese wo kodemo enemum no wafa ho se DC Akuapem North na Akuapem South Akuapem North ase Akuapem North DC dadai ana ye current DC se current wo t-shirt kokko we
medase ya na me fra ko nyesu na nchia amemo wa bashi kuma we pendo do na no na meka se mo amu mai na kwenya na itimi gampre ebe kan na dwum o mo kase fruition so mo contribution about the apoa democracy pese chawa dwum na me chawa dwum na na demonstration no
ofie se de ebe na ofiefo ne mfre nka se mabo mafia no mamenko asaneta no homra me ba obeti ase die ntia me feel so no na se de wa sha ase die se mama obre abre ni sa ntu de mamenchi ajata no na me wi ana me feel ase wo so na ya waka big de mo ho asem me na akwaba
ayi mama je so
eyi abele mpefo nyina ho te se
obia ho ya gbesi so chia ho
agbesi se be ma agbesi
chia ho pa
me so me chia ne pa ukwa o se ma fem
LPG fo so chia ho
LPG meje mo so na mo na me nhye da hu ma ho keka
ye mom ye keka ho pa we share the rest of the political parties
o also na wa fa ho se current DC no ofie ye DC dada na o ye sitting DC
I'm say DC dey o prayer ma me pa
so they say and Tuesday Honorable titles Global nyamai say also ya na eja o prema obra penit one e be prayer ma de o prayer ma obi no ti me previous ya ba so say bibi aboko de okay ofie ni esesi ano ekwan ni mu ada ho enti ye nhase said ye kofa enka janu na ye kane nanso ye kofa report my Macbaron efi demo grounds ni enti emfa demo no nhase mo said no ma ba peso many doctor we enche you covid you delta variant you
ya metua menksem no so ya na me wo bra na mebo abaso na madamo media house no so ase demonstration no me fia pe me mo kwa kojem medra dede ewo ho em so hwe na ebo me say ya e che say many abre kokoko
kwa uba tv so nti wa fa
many abre pa
mate
ya the brass say ese Ghana fo obi bia sorry gina na ye kire nga dwen kire aban wo so yi say da bia amamu ne kono niema enne ye nga said it e obi bia said it say obetimi a kire wadwen fa amamu hu kopem say e mfe anan ne ato aba ma ban bia mfe anan ni nnu ya per the constitution ni kwan say betimi asesa aban
okay
jese bia se bia asem kon se bia mu bibi foforo si a constitution ma ho kwan say betimi afa so de asesa aban na ne betimi aye within that period ni say bibia enkoyi no asese onya kwan kire wadwen na eyade a asese aban no makwan no bia timi kire na adwen say ye okasa free issue say ye ada kasa free issue say nipa no be free into a program say nipa no be chro wo e bia ko wan kranta mu ana say obedi besi abonten na watimi a kire na adwen a opese o kire wa mamu no ho nia enne ye pese ye kasa fa ho no ana ni ntia ye wo mountain so no eye oman security a obia dia dance say ato ape enkoye bebia President Mahama ana say NDC aban eja security e de ma President Akufo-Addo no enne no niam bebre esisi a e che say niam enkoye e wo yen security architecture no edikan abatu mu ye kokyere ngadwen wo eye ayawa so West Ogun obeka ya by election mu ni esi wo ho no eye ni obi adi ho adanse se eye state sponsored etutrasem ni aban ankasa esesa ontare hye nipa bi se sabisabio wo ye bangbofo ana wonye bangbofo dwuma wo kodi ni kire se bangbofo nnwumadi ene ni awoye no enhia ebinum efa so ehwere won parts bi ana so odi won adi dem a obi a sebesebio okoba nsan busu nya bi adi ene sebesebio so nnua ho wo de no to nchen a na anu ya ye koto aba ewo 7th December 2020 yetin ya esi ewo Techiman South nipa sebi wo fa sa kwan no so hwere won kra menka busu anya wo na ye bra ye di ya wo ntina ye nyina abokoko no
ofie mesere bu se one society bi a abonfo semu nimuda
society
we have a crime free society
eno de ebi a heaven te say na IGP a ye de yan wire nyina ahye no se obetimi ahwe aboban amayen no se me kotu ne de a ono no kire se just heaven nko ana ebi etutu asem ni na ni refi se obonsam shase de etutu asem fi heaven na bai nti be bia kra na wo ho ba ne me pese me kasi su ne se etutu asem a eye sabio ankrankra ba nu bi and wo di dwuma bi na yi de eye state sponsored ko nipa na ye de tumi senti ye de kasa ne se nipa ye de tumi ama won se one more man for hoban nipa ankrankra bi en obetumi afa ono yankasa ne bambo ahye ne se metumi amana ye da it's impossible and tie won name bia as say state and provide ma omanfo okay e bi ye young security e bi education hunsem and school hunsem now yaka security a soja ni asebesebi o oman no nti sure de ama ne say obehwe no aboa say obe protect young territorial borders nti se bia foreign aggression bi Togo fo sabi asemka ana Cote d'Ivoire fo ebeto ahyen so a obetimi agina akora ma oman no dinka wo de wo ye oman no temgina ni in terms of obebo oman fo ho ban won a wo hwe internal security eye police fo won ni won ho eye institution a wo hwe a wo follow chain of command ye wo oman panyina bechide de akira ono na oda won ano yaka nia ohwe soja fo anu a eye oman panyina nkasa eni se ko ba se oman fo kwa akokire won adwen wa batu mu na nye sabio minua asanjita na ebia owo political party foforo e no ne political party ni bi edi ebia woko ana wo twe diarrhea na se ko ba se soja ni ankasa timetwitio etu kum nipa wo ye unarmed won kura se kan won kura tuo
okay
won butai ne se we kwa ko se abato mu nsem na call den ni esi wo one of these ayawa so yenua Halidu constituency obeka say
Haruna.
exactly Haruna
that's Ayawaso North or Ablekuma
Central, that's right. Ni esi wo ho a nipa owui ya no hwere nkwa sa abre no mu no. Ensese nko fa hwere ne nkwa. Etua security officer eto bo no ne ma ne hwere ne nkwa. Ni a esi e wo na anu adwura. Enye scout fo. Ana fire service for negotiate nsugu nipa so.
So but said the Obeka say yes state sponsored.
That is what I'm saying, it's state sponsored because
Ojitu mu say ebi mu wo hono mu a e de mo kan brofo say extremism wo mu obi bi eyade a na institution so ye nipa ne wo mu nti say e bana say state ni tu anamon say me anam de adwuma ahye won sa nanso adwuma said ya wo ye no de menti ase me mua wo fo ansa mehwehwem na mahu say udifo ana udi be mansa na metu ho anamon so ye beka ne say
o so ban na tu anamon bi was added no
so mate committee and na omo fiti omo sitting and say wo prempe assembly
wo say ye kiremu a eso no commission and eso no committee ana meboa
ane
Nsroma wo ne say commission no wasoro
the powers committee. Of a high court
exactly
yeah
it is a commission ayen human for ya waso west will gone by election every reporter bra omampanyin na omampanyin issue white paper na ontimi implement recommendation bakokra ewo commission report ma committee do no ba be committee de e na be kwa ko wie den na no pardon kwa na wie no
mo adwuma wie kra no
ma try say e BSc ML short commission recommendation award ba no ka ba ko aban yetimi implement President Kufado then wetimi aya afa ho na no pa nko na committee a ye won nyina so ye betimi a kire se BBC wo Ghana ha elfa boss to ho what will committee na ntrasipo no wade report for better abontin say ni aye kan kra because dem fan to be nwi won na national security po aye hwehwem de nsam fofraba ya o man no yang security ade a aye fragile I say ye nyina no yetimi boa because sabi o mi fi akoyi menkwa ma hoden apart from nyankopon mankasa menim na abeka kosi amang baby aye dun ni se wo kasa tia ban na ban sabi o enkrofo bi susu se ne a wo kan no enye won da wotimi tu susa to the extent say bi gra kumo bi gra fa kwan no so ahwere won kwa amet swali den ne ban emane hwere ne nkwa
na se wan kasa ntia ban
nhwehwemo okofa ban na fa hena ho nhwehwemo no
enye
ball asem no yete mampanyin den won bi owura kan Japan ababota be ka say oda no jo wo friend ne yire say wan ko kan bi amfa sase mu hu a e de no guase be bra ban den de fi mobile bro san nhwehwemo no nya ball ho nsem keke yete wo mu say wo so mampanyin hwe obi kotokum na no ho nsem kan Japan say wo share that friend ahemrache koye bibi fa because anya e de no guase be bra ban abanga sabi o say na fero say sro say dan no tio osro say we criticizing baby e de Ghana ba be wie ni it is a soldier for fiasikum civilians unarmed civilians won adwuma wo kana dokodi a wo ye ne say sabi yen kire nga dwen ye ma ban hu ye ma civil society hu ye ma manfo hu say eyi na ye mbon nyo wo so yentimi nkotu yaban yentimi kopam IGP ha hodin nusa level no ni betima ya constitution man kwan say yenya peaceful demonstration na manfo hu say ni yakoso wa hani ebenya publicity mo be fa aka manfo ate nti kwan bi aye fa so kasa kire o manfo ni aban enne ni enti ameka ko wie
na mo pese mo twa manfo adwen si so ana se campaign na mo ye fi se yi atofo in case of di kan kasa yi pam aban we ana se Sam George pam aban we what is the purpose of this demo
demonstration title that so na march against insecurity, march for justice.
Okay,
what you say inti ne be ya omanfo bi o ngatwere won kwa anya yaredom amfa sabi o ka accident so na anya mum obi atwetuo wone so ya menka nwie ma menka nwie mo sapo
yo
sabi o se wotwe hama na mba na se bibi kram ne ko fare bai ne de sansem nyina ba say enne kwan a ye fa so recruit nipa ekoyen security agencies no kwan a ye fa so recruit nipa eko police eko military and according say wonye party ni ba won fa won hwem na me kan nya bosrebuka because nipa bi a wakasa ma ban aba bonta be ka say won nyina nso ye Ghana fo na sa nipa no sa ode ne ko sa security no mu a so ne loyalty be kwa ma man ana be kwa ma party
asem sebe eja sanita no bra
aka meka story bi a chiro na me ba meka chiro about sasa making ho so person men kan prekonso
aha ma openita no so mra na ono so enche na dwenfa sa ene big dem we a ekoso yi
ohima me das amenchia Ghana fo nyina na menchia menua ofie
me das
e bon pa se pani titles Glover honorable
yeah na ko bon kan no fa ne me biaso
be dom ye
so
for me chairman correct
we are sure say we come
ko gina asahwi asanso ko gina esakro for me chairman LPG executives and the incoming president Irakufia Parliament. Madam, nsem ha na demonstration so dia. Bibia obi biara waye na adwen so obekọ demonstration ewo asem ba komienu ho no. Bibia omo ho kwan anase mrama kwan se sa no ma no obeye na mom obeye no emra kwan so. Na botaye esi wani so woye no enye bruni be cancel legitimate se ebetra ha and then as ye cancel be demonstration enya enche se yankasa na yenunu ye hone ye sansre said ye komipreko na eye in fact before komipreko a lot of demonstrations went on komipreko by CG and AFAC so many demonstrations I met a demonstration ma ye bia bre. Okay. You call as far as to Techiman, you organize a demonstration across the country. Kumasi, Tamale, Ninyana. Enti the omu occupy Ghana ebuy. Enti let my vote count as well by. Enti said the omu ye no. It's within the democratic right of everybody who wants to demonstrate. Yenya one man demonstration so you could try a picture be hotel wawa. Enti it's in order. But my advice to the current administration and I say omon comport in responding to this particular demonstration because LPG
one need can advise demonstrators anymore because na can buy be saba na me try advice you know say ebia ebre a obobo so ani say de mu ya obobo so nyina indeed dey cause Ghana
yes
na sabre no na covid bi wo ho ana
say me guso a me bobo so ba ebia obaje say wa kan but
anti udi kan to
yes
respondent
exactly
and a recipient na demonstration yema obi
government abai oteso no I specify say be command petition.
Okay.
Until you know there you can and institutions
say petition. Have you joined hands with the
as far as I'm concerned,
NDC? So don't say yes specifying it. I just want to know say
that be no organizers not specify. We know NDC demonstration or more specify say or more organize it. And now as far as I'm concerned, more invite LPG
wing.
Okay, or more invite LPG youth wing until me no nya dia mekobi. But I will not play it down say enye. It is important see be fix the country no. But in doing so no, the necessary protocols to say the okay no, as I say, you make sure say you be put in place. Of course, mahu say the way omo pay so ho no, most of them on perform be kasai no. E be mo nose mask and I want to believe say it will go that way will be a nose mask. Na fin so the route are ye dey am omo so omo fa so no. Omo be fa so pepepe abasa bia emba. Na madam insecurity ayaka ho asem sa and for me, if any demonstration will happen at all, it should be a legitimate one, a concerning insecurity in this country. And yeah, too much. And a danye shewo makolahui. As part of the insecurity. So yet to a cardia, as I say, a jumabi, yadi jumabi, ye near, ayana a hybrid. And Crawford more saying regarding unnecessary shooting. If election 2020 basis summary, bullion vans attack no manner. It tells us clearly say there's something wrong with the security apparatus. Sincerely speaking, professional military officer BN ho add ye see where jury will be yes no. In fact, you better have near good start professional who fee military ni police. One recra in Crawford Mokoya Sadiano probably they did not go through the proper security training. Because almost say police soldier for omo could do baby no musi sake krakra a show of force to intimidate people. Fine, but that show of force no should probably go with rubber bullets. Nothing else.
Let's wait for the committee findings. Anna, I say yeah, the committee name be saying but if said they are working, the committee no have adverse finding from all the NPA. Then committee na
definitely the committee will have an adverse finding as compared to median. But what we know, they say it was a live bullet and a cone. Nothing like rubber bullets. And rubber bullet will not kill or fire and a baby but you see what is even more scary, they say. Asemasi obiawu. Ya suman krofo se monko na monko so ano. How then is it possible say nipa mienu ebewu aka ho mo amo yesi monko bo omo ho ban ombewu every month san. It shouldn't happen. Anka anya bi ankro sa demonstrations no the demonstrators no and as omo no mo ye to trasem no omo ho no na omo nko imprepra omo enye wo a wo kwakobo ho ban no opani bi aka o say military any type of forces security forces no money to protect the country from external aggression. The police no mandate necessarily protecting the internal security until the moment obema soldier ni and military ni are taking both responsibility no the target is disaster and as the end result is disaster because they are trained to shoot and kill of external aggressors. The internal security no so kan ho a ono one yen train in fact police for the way they've been trained in terms of firing no theirs is extraordinary and they do to protect. They can only shoot and kill when it is very, very necessary and critical. But for the military, or more dear, your target must be eliminated. Until for that reinforcement, no more at this same way in our back. And actually, my story be now, despite media house more year. Obi a driver ne taxi, whatever car it is. Nkrofo FR. Omo fa no omo de ne kodu ba bi na omo chi no si ho etoto ne boto yi ne phones ne sika nyina omo yi ne nyina no omo na so ho omo twa ne nsa nti nkrofo area ho no omo frɛ ambulance ne ejina yi ye frɛ ne say overhead na se awo kaso wo ene ba bi a ye pra kwa no so no enwa bi a ɛna ambulance ko fa abranti okofa brand na modern call hospital no almost say there must be a deposit of 3,000 Ghana cedis and some what attended to akolana and I say a branch na ye plan no and so why ambulance ni signed the branch and back under the overhead bridge because there was nobody who was ready to foot the 3,000 deposit and sana ye be mano friend say ye be hwe no and didn't the minister of your friend say health so whichever branch and now can say or fa a branch and hospital no more
deputy minister your friend to the program
at the end of the day no a branch and this is part of insecurity now so man sorry now so kokotua 3 million Ghana cedis for conjoint winsa it is good say babo na baso but there have been cases lots of cases on televisions and for say me ba we wanya tumor we nipa we or the dialysis so many ailments in kunkrofo of course say e bo man panya baso a yen kasa taxpayers na say e bo abaso enyo man panya bottom scan oditwa ye eye mene wusika na man panya gira ya nam e na oditwa say ye gira ya nam wodi yesika e high your friend say presidential judge for 15,000 pounds an hour. We have the right to criticize him on that particular aspect, at that particular anamono tree. Samson, we have the right to praise him on this particular aspect. Now, what conjoint twins no, or say Ghana taxpayers will take the bill. You understand? Into here, political pundits, no, and my uncle Trabontin can say, "O man, Penin and other Danko Kufuado, His Excellency, will tria." As if to say if you in bottom by if you know sister ya menuya ofie ye nyina ya bottom and ye detua nye ban bi an bottom scan ye detua so this aspect of the insecurity and who he has a demonstration will go on to correct
man pani de bottom scan and so say the way wakai won because e be also scan be on bottom but won use
exactly so need that make us say I see a bona baso So what Jira name no to Sanamono. But I've heard communication machine of the NPP say yes. These are the things of my by say or be Ghana for. His cano and any deal. I am no dear so you fear. So also
made that was
intimate bonnet tough and as me conclude. Now I can't say demonstration we and here. There must be subsequent demonstrations, sir, and also a legitimate. Said Dachin be MPP Samba Bamuna and as a more opposition. Yes, will join them in demonstrating because I have joined many of the demonstrations. They boy a friend said Gabi Ochida. I was part of it. You understand? Anti-demonstration in itself is not bad. But I a buphobia shame. And it is related to Sa Ijana.
Mami can comment na membrane enfe no nwie na ofie kuranya kwan ko ne demonstration. Facebook live abusia for anyone the judgment madwenche na making kan. Bongo DC antia. So what wrong have we done that the people of Russia Russia will encry how Accra Russia Jamadan Suma ho baby. Our taps only flow at 1:30 a.m. or between 1:30 a.m. and 4:30 a.m. dawn. And even with that, hardly will you get 3 gallons of water to fetch. Please, let Ghana Water Company Limited know we are suffering. We are suffering. We live in a country where nothing seems to be working. Okay. Alhaji Dangote Clark, this NDC man, did he see how civilians beat an innocent referee last Sunday? If police or soldiers intervene, then we criticize them for not doing their job well. This hypocrisy must stop because every life matters. I tell you, say, speed up, #speed up the trial of Officer Ampofo. Then so some more. Oba, please, who shot the guy who lost his sight on Let My Vote Count demo and at Atiwa by-election and the NDC? Did they speak against it? People always mention Kumi Prekon, but they forget people lost their lives and it was police and military who shot them. There is no insecurity anywhere. Only last week, 400 people were shot and 150 casualties in the USA. US has not declared insecurity. Ghana is safe. Oday Alex, big deal. The following individuals are murdered by armed robbers and some by unknown assailants during John Mahama's administration as the president of this country. But their so-called Aparachiks youth wing did not seek for justice or work for justice or call for same to be fixed. Peter Kojo Chenso or Keyenso, Nkwanta South DC, staff officer Usu, murdered June 6, 2016, Bamboy, Emmanuel Fennec, Otre, no the date napa. Now, Okonto Akon Kofi Mankata, chief of Chinto, or the date yaba, and a list in the Enipano, a list of over 20 people, and T Onosone no. And then bra designer says that because of Mama, that's why most of love the show. But whenever you can, we start with politics. Please stop the demonstration and let's focus on what will make this country a country. Mama, please, maybe we need colonialism again. Talk, make we go. The money is a national issue. Inti ni echani na nufenuate manen how. Nana a chance says for 5 days no water. How do we wash our hands frequently to prevent COVID-19? Bubuashi people are suffering. No. Joseph Nabila France from Libra Nabila, Toulon constituency. Good morning to you and your humble team. Did you know on page 242 of our 2021 budget, Ghana's Ministry of Finance has 4,867 workers. 390,610,692 Ghana cedis in salaries only. Truth hurts, but it's a fact. We Ghana need change in government to rescue us from this misguided imprisonment from NDC and NPP administrations. Honestly, Aki Owusu NDC. Are they not they are not coming to power, or have they not been in power before? Have they forgotten of some of recorded tape? They are behind all these murders and robbery incidents. God will judge them as soon as a man can say. Much short hand that mean Tiana me bread. On say we are in a short hand. Yen na yanko secretariat school ye dear. Nature, please tell Ghana Water Company to open our tap. So ejamumi nsuo no ma wo mu na em se nsuo no ho asem no aye de ama bubu ahye ene Russia fo no teacher kujo tepanyina so I say don't get here. Your children and wife are living in expensive places in Canada and attending good schools. Whose children are you going to demonstrate with? NDC party is a party of looting. The party has ruled Ghana for the longest time since independence, but cannot point one particular good thing they've done for the country. Greetings to Chairman Odeno Kweku Apia. Adekye from Yellow House taxi rank. I'm always sad that this country has no future if things will continue to go like this. And then Adekye Dienwana media we enti momienka ejano asem. Eso yi pebre ejano atom. Dum jejuma be kasa and openina meneno kasa no. James Emmanuel Kwao, Deputy Chief Fire Officer, Greater Accra Command. Oka asem a eye mede. Omo tenders ni na eye dada. Ebi enya 20 years. De oye mono ye 10 years. And minim said ya yebeka no mebisa ne se omo wo atwede no otu omo wo no omo wo two new ones too abeka we no we share technology power based inti afa no omo ye training edru omo atwede ne de wapa adru sen edru let me check my record well 7th floor edru 7th floor.
7th floor.
Yeah. And he said after 7th floor no SMP but science so can say a dino the enreshi any was just one exit one entry into drew baby almost so munya kajanis almost so medumja but yen so ye si dino yen so exit and entry ye say
that's it
now so we don't mean kasa meet
you oh
940 abo.
But that's
it.
Pa. Maybe I hope that feels me both pa. Na because fidie kesi and say me control me temper. Eja a ehye wo Ghana ha. Ehye ase emfiri ne. Eja hye titu markets ahoro a eja hye pa nya agro. Say me checks me ye prove me right there. Na meka so wura kofo efi abam no. Now I said the whole country no fire tenders here when best 41. And now Ofi Abem no Mills Mahama administration better so no or more increasing the code 229 if my memory serves me right. Now out of that 229 how was it distributed? Yet to memo had a fire service or more office be was central region ho baby. A jar to a fitting shop be a one chain. The BRC fire service no they couldn't even move from where they were to that place. YMBC on the culture of maintenance.
Some minutes walk, but according to Openia Menene Kasayano 9:14. Ejano Eshasi sources just say Ujadinia Menene Kasayan said Ejani Shasi 7:30. And Ujadini so muko 8:30. But Openia is on official record mono. 9:14 omunya distress call. And omukoy. But the fire tender na ben wono I say.
That's where I'm coming
so then they called for fire
that's
tender.
That's where I'm coming to.
And they went.
You see, into your culture of maintenance that is saying, say abai abba. Now we're increasing the fold of fire tenders to about 240. Now, first of all, I see a group in here who say fire tenders know which categories near the buy. Were they brand new? And now,
Papa, I'll tell you the car na dada. Who say we dey brand new? Brand new can do on 10 years. Say Ghana say in fact 10 years kama. Or Ebeka say you buy. But you see, I buy your taxes and your tree amount. This is all called ade abre or mine and I say institution be to say fire service. You don't go for home use. No, what monaba. My question is whether omoto ene ye tie rubber and I say home use, you know.
Right.
You use to ma ache. Inti say na ye monocra because obi send him information say ene omo use tankers no mo use no te se fa chronicle na hwe animo tenders no omo use ene tanker ebom
yeah
eno tanker se ne nsuo no omo ensese no ewo gadom mu yesese no in tons enti chese ka ba akokosi wa wutimu se wa bom ma ve na se ye de yi a ye de ba ye 20 years ago de ba ye nche ye kura na no ada na eba eno no 2011 10 years ago enti so de ba ye na ye tie rubber kura se by now no improvement aba tinka ye nya improved one ni bi na Canada you
exactly so that e hona mebobo aba no
okay
de e wo ho dada no a ye de ba ye no first of all before so this no man be bad you look at the building heights across the various areas in Ghana. This is 7th floor. You are telling us say the only your friend is saying a Ghana is up to the 7th floor. You have to put all this in mind. And sana what the san no man and also the taxpayer Nisika Accra sa no number. We are no free one.
I know I check your budget and so I date.
Or
say be a unya a buying chrono nyank or better the 18 to 12 floor. But na we be say in the absence of hwe no and ye kitu be ensha
state institutions be how resource so you must go all the length regardless of the budget into the obeto no as I say we make sure say it is fit for purpose and yes so back to 7th floor machine what they about because your budget me one man for yeska and I say ska air filter out of government coffers any entry points or memory and what we are saying is say first of all this is part of the insecurity there said yes I pity the owner of that building and I pity those who have their wares in that particular building. Fire service, the proximity from your end to that particular building should not take you that minute or whatever it is to go and douse that fire. But be one of him in should tell you some other you must be able to know within that short distance.
Beside no penny, Monsieur said there what ye be not obi a oye used to Accra be nim de ni ade o no nti me me say o ebi kra o mu betia tia meja o eja no oh ya wa wo ye unim Accra yi a sa CBD ho no a obe hu sese de niam city se won kan bi mpo nhemti ebi a o mu wo inside o mu ye adwuma e betumi dia fobu abo o mu se wo mu hu wisi ana
they are different from Musi o Musi tete no na ya de border wo nti dede different from Musi so what is that nkran de hokropa ba bi o mu wo no ene ba bi asa building wo no they should have been able to notice say ejabi she wo ba bi anka bi crobit na when was the time omu hu say fa tender no and I say omo sa particular track no asay have they been updating it and I say omo greasy no omo ma atwede no so hwe say de siko ne say de si ba time by time to ensure say it is always constantly in operation say the be so omo use a omo betumi ayusu no yie menua sa machines here asese ye to aban bia ba no wabu na nyegu so of course we yanya unhuye anasent yes 229 and the previous administration increase kodu ye aban we buy no what has he done regarding fire so see we kuma sika je tia
the edu 7th floor no see aban we na dia ba na afi no me untre de na existing ladder no edu 5th floor into see aban we ya to 2 enu no omo de ye training no ti na enya ma system ni mu no
you see look at that okoto 2 meanwhile sky is spending wo memu ha e de ye no ma emfata 2.8 million dollars for a presidential jet na ahe na nka beto ye mbisa ye ho sanka he na ebeto ye sesika ena bibi kura me hu what graphic mu eye ma bufu any parliament approved allowances for presidential spouses ye repon kroma na kan I never knew say na presidential spouses ye ma o muska
you are telling me
since when and I say tour across the globe when we etu omoka Michelle Obama she was earning over $3,000 per annum. Well, resign if a university hospital no. She was there, nobody was paying her. France Macron they have given her official duty in at the presidency. But she's earning nothing.
But your man official duty there, and we all know that first lady and second lady for no. Omo nya adwuma bia.
Na me say me yere entry fee won hwe nkola na oye adwuma. Na me say on resign on entry fee no hwe nkola. Me na me koba. It is my responsibility to take care of my wife and children.
You think it's out of place?
It is out of place. It shouldn't. They are not elected officials to be paid by the taxpayers' money. It's kind of my president. button allowance belt in the side of
Maloma. State in elected officials and one year state is appointed officials.
Exactly so. By we are saying say two Abba. Emanana Danko Kufuado, His Excellency, not Nigeria, not Dr. Bawumia Nigeria. So Dr. Bawumia Nigeria, she has the right to be working by this. There's no law that says when you marry, when your husband becomes a president, don't work. Of course, I stand to be corrected. Maybe I don't know, but say ukun a president. No chirese ko transfer keke. Na enyeshi. After all, they use various NGOs, various means to make money for themselves. As well as so-called donating to whatever. Don't they get money from them? Why should the taxpayer be paying the president's spouse? It doesn't happen. America promotes
indirectly, they are also working for the state.
Who cares? Work for the state. I'm also working for the state. These are the things that filter out to various areas. Yen to me and far more or man home. A dying actual a friend is Mokola. Everything got bent. She said a journey a man also. Now, Omanya to say we cannot douse this fire. Of course, it's not seventh floor. It's just about 4 or 5.
4.
You see,
third and fourth.
Yes.
And says first and second, a bay loose.
It has
eventually
to be
exactly. From no sense.
I see you bunning now. Who caused it? Of course, will be negligence or more day. Gas cylinders, no generators, and amana. But a by responsibility said there are certain institutions that you do not neglect them when you are elected in power. A Bini police, and now Medoka said Dubai, they are buying the 300 series 2022 Land Cruisers for their police. Yeah, to Hania Koto to
Dubai, they found some more Lamborghini in our
I didn't know fire home to talk require what resources.
They have the oil money.
No, we have better resources than them. Yeah, resources. No, we have made it, free for all for foreigners. Right? For resources. Go to Nkwasi, you can see you take 50%. We can take care of all these things. Who go to Toyota Corolla? What a coin abu boss abu bought them in Kraya. Now we say ye chesi am robber. Ye emphasize Toyota Corolla and Fanco. How many your friends say vehicles are robust and you are police for? How is the fire service officers being treated in terms of their service condition? Resources, they have not been resourced. So I buy for 4 good years. Now institutional fire service only 2 tenders no better mama.
One can only 2, but all my references said 2 way about momo. One can be an count, so I don't know for sure.
I know crying leather.
Yes,
I know the training.
Tenders,
and yes, some of the training that like they are training how to operate it.
How long
I have there for
and bad bang. And necessary idea will be training when him say any emergency can happen. That ben are ban with the buyer and say would that one for about months. And some of it me operate.
Okay.
Who was service that, so you should be able to know some of these things. I want to pray. Say maybe the owner of that particular building has insured it. And also among Nsroma Eshi, probably the Ghana and insurance.
One for daily dispatch, how can I chill on almost insurance and it's almost a jedifon money am our dineshi and almost with the insurance netches and also corner black or brand to my yebi.
That's the problem we face as a nation. And to say, be better, we are heading towards a failed state, but we are heading towards it, and we shouldn't let it happen. We should truncate certain actions and inactions. Abrochi said, "Yato a quiet mukra." Look at the way they douse it. How is it that fire service didn't know that the hydrants within that vicinity were not? They were not. There was not power enough in it to, as it were, draw the water. They should be checking.
First batch, but second one no say now I'm for reinforcement, and then there was other places.
But consistently should be checking those because the whole populated area, market areas, no, we know say it is prone to fire.
Now
so consistently.
That particular fire hydrant
but must it be only one fire hydrant in that vicinity? It shouldn't. Into say time by time they go around to check all the fire hydrants, the ones that are closer to the central business market. Check is ensure
they do that in Nigeria. The phone so on and send Kumasi DB. Say mayor no sir, minister and anybody no go to free so hello at you. No more hydrants and so ton ade.
And
won't you charge the citizens to be responsible?
Yes, but the same say mayor no ko and not fire service. Sincerely speaking, no, sa hydrant no crofo mo say dadie bi keke na yakata so da ho we don't know the purposes of those things it is a fire service on say ECG or more transform omo disi ho a na omo age ho okay na adini so of course we no visible say ho but na age ho nti fire hydrants like this no wa age ho na wa tro fire hydrant ebo ho kese a age ho wo keep off nti you was various nobody will go and sit on it and I bubu wo na enkotra so nti it is part of the education. I say omo churning out to the public say be a fire hydrant will be ano you go and fence it blocks there's a two course now what fence now the signboard next or fire hydrant keep off as simple as that.
Thank you ma memra ofie Sophia obi se men carry my Prince Johnson was saying nanaya tell the NDC man to stop the propaganda. They are the same people who criticized on the late Sir John's funeral because they booked COVID-19 protocols. They breached, that's what you mean. They breached COVID-19 protocols. Now, the same people are mobilizing numbers to demonstrate, huh? Sebastian One says, Madam, yeah, do you know that the leaders of this country are joking with us? How can you tell us to wear masks to prevent COVID, but they go out without it? They should not try to stop us this Christmas crowd because we no go agree. Your mom say bedu Christmas no crowd na ejabra. Edini musu ekwa kakra na yehu how far. Charles Nyamia Samankesi Ghana now a country in which those who speak about the wrongs die and those who keep quiet live. Simply put, citizens are dying, spectators are living, and there's a Kufuor government. Michael Asante, for almost 2 weeks, no water in Odoko official town. Ghana water. Yeah, Ghana water. Monsho Momaye and why. OPK and God. So NDC are hypocrites because when Honorable JB Dankwedu and NDC DC for Nkwanta South were killed under Mahama, why is it that they didn't organize demo on it? Kakra, my idea won't. And then do some of Fanchemi Brenu Susa. Opie, Jemopchina Canonium Pom.
Medasi. I don't say so woman na onye nipa woboa bone ye wo fuafua bone so a e kire oman no direction a eko obi se oman no insecurity adoso mu titru pa ne say won a wo hwe security ne so bambofo na nkasa eto hye ebi a civilian so awodi wonya am robbery ekoso nyama be break or so emwa mo man na so mbe mem na onyo betina abontin say o mom na o ye politics na mom jai nkasa kan no tuma o tumi so man no be bia ye kono kwan wo yinim o susu se obi na nya na asem na mom ma na review won a wo send text message say papa so pa homa so o se nyena num de unti na mum ye dinti as say Ghana your man a anye ye kura no o man penye Kufuor tama oswe out of office no ehim so bebo Ghana man ni na Japan ho ban mebo ana it is a kind say ban born house obebo no enkoye na sori a na onya citizen bi nzo there bi kan wano tom minim nipa no ne motivation banyam ku wo mobo no mo ngakoma obetimi anya kate ana tenka ama wo nua ma besen ko
na nipa no so kan na adwene
na me da me kan no mesi aban wasade ne say security akofom ti pagya umu na nipa se kawano toma na adwen kire ne na we na dia wo kenkan da no bezo cho
osi menye propaganda
ne da
kasa enti kan ba kanete
obese kan tin say obi wu ya
na o kan ma
na ya rehu bio ne say obi so 2016 2015 BBC nti. Can you imagine? You're not competitive with Nipa Wu. Members with Nipa 5 win, now also 7 there with Is that what they are implying?
And there's a manual form of this regime.
If when I am on your foot, when I was if I was sending text message, no. Yay.
I'm tested.
No, sorry, Ghana for one year Ghana for. Menu so kasama bangs and so oboa bangs on timas non canensa in Shannon definitely film. Now Crawford dan show. Nkrofo Japan say ni ayakan what can security agencies fire service can be nkanya yempo no so John Mahama and the mills abreso no what about 185 tenders because if it bra or friend then foreign affairs down the show and who say oh 5 tenders e ho no bi kra no din su guma na enyingu nti yankoto foforo so be kaya that's American type 5 tenders no bi bre wo ho na meba ne so na banga betina so mfia nanga besenko wa hyemfie numase wa atwa fangu na ontime nkra fire tender ba kopo maaye intime motivate fire service for mo hu say won so nga suddenly say obey say obey preemptive one twa mani nsi ansa na reactive measures na mo yanko hu say yan fire tenders bo obi akotena so ntansa o tena so ti sorry fi so sa no this no the babon say abufu ya me nua me no share the same sentiment that you share say fire tender we say ekwa no kra no yan ahu bi na nsu nim hina na eso de nsu no ba enyam wa say Ghana water obi abi say nsu afi anka ya banga say de nsu ana me bo a ya banga say de say sebio anka yebetima tena Ghana 24/7 na obi abu ne tap say nsu ba enyam asede enya sandi asede ya bang what is na go fado aban nya ne obi abaye ko nti wo bai say wo ba abaye ni ye nia otena so ye no say no wanye ni ya eni nti na Ghana fo say tena nchen because obi ahye ye mbo bia ede eye huam so betimi aye chan na wo ye no wa ba no ntimi nya ne ade daw no ye na wo say nkasa ka wa no tom because na no tisu nti ye MPP aban nti Ghana ne yetwa na abasa ne stress ano ya Ghana ete say ye ko enim mo wa say o say ya Sanji about Dubai din na o say Dubai de Asani we say Dubai de some 30 years ago na Dubai de no na ye mo ndin po nka asem e be 20 years anagba
30 or 40 years ago
na ye mo ndin nka asem na we are non-existent community or society because obi anim wo hwe na Ghana tabre no no wo Ghana din because sabi o start the coming kuma the Ghana koto level bi a obi etime bo Ghana din na den na wie yen say sabi fa na what on ahe o man pen ku fado sa okogware wo wimun
moto say
ya to over 180 ma bodin a kiro the first time I nya coil leather nya what did for Robert's friend 10 table the first time I nya bo Ghana din first time ebien
the omde call city house obi ehwe ne kwan the no more
yeah I think so yeah that's right under President Miles John Mahama nti ube hu say fire tenders na ehun shen silver ube we ni nyina na those I think say plywood or Kenworth machines nti aban bi ye bi kania obeto no ho the question is say aban what is it then no ye
ladders are
na yet can let that say me pato say onim say baby ho nso what the helicopters etime fight fire ana me wa yeah nti adan ne da so ti atwere ho
and then na no South
Africa ni ntime nko yen ni mo do ho ye exactly
that home they were using the helicopter
nti dan ti ne yeto ni ya twan leather obi ntime operate entwere obi ntime operate sansam no ne atete wo no say per chronicle o say nia odi kanka se won kotomra no na ye ifiko wa first no user friendly
ladder
no me letters what throw they go here ni nyina tender document ni na wa chronicle they are better abonting na mo fire officer fire penyin no kan say won sesa no onko fa DAF track dibi ne famra na no na akoba wontimi operate nti esi ho fight elephant
yeah the professional advice
na the okan na ba wontimi operate where patron your true story no ora John Bediako
all right
chronicle na some obeke ni by investigation say senka wo man contract na edikan no nipa no course ya ye so ya nke bia o de ne be ma wo ngatimi operate abesi wo mfia hene ya na me pesa mekani Ghana no sebe ye ntime ntena ne ya tihu enso ani yan puntu no eretape you be responsibility so be say sika na ye boaboa na ye tete ye nwuro mu no kaya ye sika menua Asani mo o de so me ma pon sa ma na ka mo ma ba sa na me bona ni
ene kan ya ota no wa kan ya ota
menua se mo okay ni sika kakra onya me de kakra me de ba ya o de kakra o de ba no ya de ma ban say on use say sika no prudently ni ya de mfa so beba Ghana e no mfa sika no nkoye on fa nko high plane nko gware wo wim o man pen gware wo wim nje beda na nsumma wa asase so e be fa no e beda because fire tenders no what they could do oh you are maka
agenda now
maka
why na fu wim ufu sha wonya
o man pen gware wo wim
Have you ever seen the Queen's flight? Oh, me who be no. I was really impressed because before I obey the number one civil servant. Let's just analyze it. Okay, what are we saying? Is it our priority now? And yet, but
defense minister parliament but the defense minister young presidential aircraft
presidential jet.
High.
Yes,
it's the priority because every papa could 4 times they be jet, presidential jet.
We should not rely on politicians of their judgment on the plane.
Absolutely no. The president's security is very important. In fact,
it should be the priority.
Like you and one was some Namika and some siege on net and common yedi, ye were mine, ye can't security. See, I see a pill and pill. Ya funny panis or my boy or measure, so no my boy who buy. No, no, so wine a bebon who buy. It is no soon security. Whoever is there, whoever becomes the president the next day, say, oh mine. Now say, oh, when a bit me a nipano. Wasum ye what me to Jumadi to anamo a bebo ni Jumedia. Essay ana. Say ye didn't consider say ye dear here and salary dear fata fine. And see any common
£15,000 an hour. And then the here man penning for 2017 or share Nedu Massen. Waiting me and your security. And he that too. And son of a high jet and at them. Na ho mambo nye wantimi entu kwangda
tata no president
2017 no be president 7th January me boa na New York high sa plane e cost to Ghana £15,000 sterling an hour no nyam na be na oboso back ni enti sabre na fi 2017 na be pem na no then me see
okay
then me see na me say
presidential jet no and then na asi wo
just so be sa wo what's on man paying to me ngware wo that is exactly. I mean, Sir presidential jet no man paying to me in Guaribum.
Okay.
That will win. And some way form. A man for young soon. No fire tenders were the Kojina Bebia hydrant and one. What you soon? In soon ma in soon in feet Ghana water and ma hydrant. No hydrant is something see a Burasio. And Ghana water from the pumping Suako. In soon ma it's a fire service for no. And Yansu did not watching. They were coming around. So when Yansu they could do jam. And I'm making ya brasso. Sen can near President Mahame Fias and I'm paying for the betraso. So obe modernize young markets.
Thank you.
Anya ye kurano exit points. There be obe fair play. Anya ye kurano say oko. People from and part of them rason. Now we dear kakra. It would have
it's me the amount 10-3. You should have finished that 10.
What am I saying? I'm for 1 minute. Yeah. Who condemn modern houses, hotels near the idea. Who wants what day? I think it will be a fun baby. So Jeff has for once and now start to sprinkle. It may break that massive. Yeah, well, baby, I'll be corner. Fire extinguisher. It is a vantage point. And I'm a boy. It is a modernizing marketplaces in the idea. Yeah, but my son and man, ye. It's in Yamisreni. Fire serving Tnase. Mujam man sa wa ko hwe 500.
Thank you.
Just nsu wo ma na nsu ni.
Me tell no. Say regarding sir presidential jet no. Ma yen politicians adwin as judgment to buy or not to buy.
Okay.
Yen technical people our mo ye aeroplane ho adwuma engineers or mo adwin. Na say here say a top new presidential jet. We must as soon as possible buy it because e bia e china me party ni beba ye ba betra o man so it is important say president no ye bebo no ho ban but sanka ye di ho bobo besi samre ni yakoto fofora anka me feel say e better say about $2.8 million akọ high presidential jet but you see minister minister no ne sem o de betu dwa no e na akodi abanya say o man panyin tumi ndware wo Those are things that could have been hidden without being a part of the information that was being given out.
Why
as
should
reasons.
it be hidden?
No, who can say Omampani baby you know to me you are remote any obi abeka. O kai jacuzzi asema e kase. Ajimakondo akoto jacuzzi. And jacuzzi me kram to me to be. You understand?
Say si Ghana ne wo no. We be ni dede sa dachi we na nkran kwa bi kwati to we mi shey. Eti mu dware wo wie
mu. Kolebu chief executive bi. Kolebu chief executive bi akoto VW Google ayiwo. Mame Google map and the cars abubum. So you can want some say what we are saying is say it's a set of money your top presidential gesture young to rather than say best spend this car
want to a presidential gesture and sit in the be same film no far back no go see man no gwarin ko so gwarin
Obiedi on that note yapo Bernard PSA NDC communication team member pay that memena
Mr. Obi bia amfi hu say man no security yen ka say ateto apansa mpacho nti obi amfa no nyem ye kaya ban say aban nema bebre ha obetimi aye ama security na sorry agina
LPG nim say man for be kaya sa so na party for buy so be kaya
no na
thank you fie dia no we fie
tax na wode wan akoshe party police for na tax no do wan akoshe ya 21 na mo ye no mo tu ba basa
na me ka say bia wo ye dedication na bibi enti Bernard nim PSA NDC communication team member ya Asane Tando national organizer LPG na ene honorable ni quarter titles Glover and an SSO ban so e kwanso na bibi ebe twintwan na kwamunti na yiputupu na wo se okohwe eniti na ama na ntimi ama wo hye bokra se nko bo no homodi bia honorable we are hoping say watimi solve the situation in Kamanti next week or could the demonstration one quarter demonstration bia na media there be omo card chronic chere mi ntimi aminim nti emergency enye bibi boni emergency menye diabolic bia o nchia ne bia o mpe o nchia nti said dia ye die empo na wo ye ni se oni ha na odo na chi enti aha na ye di besie nanso ansa na mekono amafo betwan amepo na omo de birthday ni beba enti Mrs Gloria Edu Abelempe Presby ye ma happy birthday fi Samuel Opoku or Bank of Ghana eho and lawyer Letitia Afo mi broni e china na matumbo ase aya ma wate na ma ebo ade wonye nipa bi wada sori afe no waka se na yo broni birthday NDL Financial Services kuma se ni Accra ye ma happy birthday enti yakra mo nyame yadomo a ochina
No do abo apem ya mama chiama makwaba ede aba UTV deru akanka seboso akuya ejewa akode me enene me boderu mu anopai yesha ase mfamfiri mokola enu are husem asiye ene se eja ato stores ahodo mu amana hyedwe branya asem ketwa ukokohu eniema ahyepa de otimu se ampankrofo abaka sesi ameka se wono mu niema ahye no wo mu pedukun ede abo mu yam na no ene nkrofo bi ekasa bisasa nyanyem bia odum jadwumakuo eye Ghana National Fire Service no mo wo henefa ena eja ato mokola ebe mu sei na matimi atena se ahwa amana hyedwe be eja isha ase wa abrosan soro matimi atena se ahwe hwe ha amana hye aba besi fom ama store se wo fom nyina da hye mu niema nyina meka se de enye asem ketwa eno enodum jadwumako no aba abontene aba be yi omo ho ano na kasamafo ade emodum jadwumako no eye Owura Ellis Oko Robertson ene kasaye ena wachire mu se omo muti wonu ma no munya akọ ebe no ndu abo apanwo simanko no anobanim se eja atomakola stores nim ehye omomra ampomo de se yoyo ediemrika ekoye eni omo mfidie no omo hye omo wode omo de bi koipa na so omo koduru omo se ensuo betimi enya edi eduja na ho ode ebe mokola no ewo fom eti baby o betimi akwa akofa bie no ye kwa Nkrumah circle enti omo kwa Nkrumah circle ne mie ya wudu atwa ho ahia ansa no munya ensuo no ho oden atimi dia power na atwe dia batuba wudu anim ne atimi ade afro soro akwa akodudum gya no enti enyo mo a enfumsudie bi o ma yemfa mo water company ensuo adwumago no omo ka ho bie sanso omo na ama ensuo ni power no ano anya den amomo wei na water company for so aba bonten be yomo ho no eye Owura Stanley Mart wono kasa ade ema ensuo adwumago no eno was hey fire for ye pamoche wada mu ankasa mutimi se ehode ne no wo fom a eno no eye ensuo na hode e wo fom wa mu ena be mo betimi apawa no yie amene tumi aba na mu ankasa we se mutimi trase hu se baby amokola wo ene baby aye yedwumadi aye di ne wo no se ye kase ye di ensuo e ba mokola ebeduom na hode ne no aba fom kakra no de na aba fom etinye ye fom so de be pamoche oseja no ahye na se mo ntimi enum na se bibia ba e mamo emfa hye ye enti enei waterfo abebe yi omo ho ano aye prepre to so ade ko de nam so ma eja no ba ye de empedifo enya hunu ni sesie ebe na wotwenie ewo adwira asante emantemu ene beto odwa se babofo nkwato ban ejibe o matututuo nam so amanipa mienu ahweromo enkwa na enan egu ayaresabia doctors bo modene hwe mienu yi omo mo kofie mienu omo die mu odin de ye wo mo konsa edi omo ekokonfa nochi abayaresabia ifreni seji wa asante mantemu ebeto odwa enu asa brante baako de etwa ne nan etie ba no sa na Ghana fo ye ka kwakọ ya hwehosem na yesu se abanye hwehwemu onye hwehwemu no ene wapo wa bedwako nipa miensa ene womuo ene ena bedwako no ehya ase atenase na omo asetena ne bekoso ewo prempe assembly hall a eno wakumase anopa no ndude bia ena omo betena ase ede aye adwuma no se aban epo wa bedwako no omo brese na fuadu omo foma no disem emra metudwa sesi ameka se otitena ni a wono eti adwam ewo dwumadie ne so eye opanyina wono eye otemuafo opanyina wa P court Judge Kingsley Kumson wono na sese die wote adwamu a ensem ekotwi kobere manyina yade eba begu nanimuo na bedwafo mienu eka ne wonso aboa no no madoso ne sebode doso no mudie atoyie sese o mabie punu mu ato no mo ena no pe ya no ndu a sese wa unimu asem ne hu bie unim wei asomasi anaso benten won na tutuo na yesi ogina akwa no okoto mu na otutuo no wado pa ene yepese ye huni pa kora wo ye ene de osoma no ma ne koye sade no enti wa dance etrodo na wo de akwa akoma mpedifo na empedifo nso ahwemu wei ene mo de atodwa achiremu ese wo mo ade to Ghana fo nyanim enkanka ne sentwefo se asema abaya ye ka wasemi ye ka omo proceedings se omo siti wo mo a omo ko mo asem omo ye nhwemu no ye de betodwa ye mfa ntodwa ne mo dawro pepepe emfa nchire wo bia eno enti abedwako mampanyi akufu ado epa ye se adwira secheduma cement mi wase pinche ekoso enam so ma enipa bi fa mu hwero mo enkwa no omo nya nhwemu no ene mo hye asetena se ewo prempe assembly hall a eno ewo asante mantemu adopa nonduye Owura Kwasi Pratt Junior eye nimdifo na afeso ye sanhwe ni panyini ewo Ghana ha na wode atodwa ache Ghana fo se tore bia na nkrofo wo ye ne sretwe ene ebisa de se de bentia no sehwe wo bia bo wontre ne ehunahuna so nya wo beku wo se mekwa akwaka ache posifo mo nya hwemfa ho wo bi so wo beku a ukaka che posifo enkonkosi aga adekudie nti a woka saasam ene se abrantie yeku no ewadua secheduma se ekodi ni mpambro ma ne wuye sa abrante ne yesi edi kan nkrofo ko bo ne ntene no mu ko hurehuna no eso mu ebeku no ena okokwa ka che posifo se ye bo me ntene ne ye hurehuna me yesi enyam ye beku mi entimisre wada mo me ho ban se enne ena posifo be ye adwuma de dia obia entimi nkire enne nam so amowura kwasi prat ede atodwa kire mu se se obi ka so beku na so wanka sa obambo bi afa bo ho wo de koda posifo dia enkonkosi aga
Kwame.
Crazy.
Say Kaka NPP me, and now NDC me, and now can fix the fix Ghana movement one. I know anything. I don't say Fankasa. Obi actually denkwa. Circumstance or different denkwa no. How you know? Edikan. One more chance, yes, one more threatening the life in the information we have is so called police for her. Sankophobia is one more be prepared, one be coming, one be say. Text messages no, and no ni. As someone did beside and said, bro, call police for her, call bomb and yes, Sankophobia threatening no. What happened? Ebia if you born in who buying, I must start threatening more. Kawi na kama nti ade no ne fare by any sambre na nkofo status o mu threatening in life no e ho na ade ni free na Ghana ha masa threatening life na o ko report wa bi nsa bibia nsi we na nim obi anim e de no bi nkra na ya bi nsa masa obi threatening okra hu hia so be akwa report bia ona mche no e hu hia enti e ho na ade ni free Masa, omu ko tata kaka ya omu ekuni wie. Empenifo bebre ni akasa omu akache se o yenya intelligence se yesie ni wie abasa beba.
Yeah.
Masa na anya intelligence na dia na ade. Because with intelligence there are many other ways unless intelligence no anya concrete. But say concrete intelligence e better one more planning to burn police in the better you know them. What was done? There's so many things which could have been done. A decan, Sankophone, a befre you understand? And I say a betchy one, and I say a woman penny for before I catch on the money mobile casa, and I say money microphone on casa and a bear, basa biemba. It made the special delegation cohort in time. And so there's so many options. Identity, not the only option which was exercised was to bring in soldiers. Nintiasia. Ebi so na nyesa na ba no. Ebi ani ayayen atino no. Sani etie bia no committee of inquiry no so omo ye won adwuma yie dia.
Ombe hu bibiem.
Ombe hu bibia da betudwa na etumi aka ho asem yie.
Orua Kwasi Prat Junior ena wakasa okokroko dwumedie so ebra na chema General Kwame Sefakan eti edwamu ebe na wotwe ekọ na wotwe mienu suni ena NDC amayoko no emabunu edibetu dwa kire so mbeye ye kire omutro krata de koma bambo adwumaifo kankan eni posifo emo kire se coronavirus ni tini yentimi emo mo ho ban empenifo no mokotena ase na wotwe musi nkunwa mo madwe akobenkruma sesedie ye kire no esisi so enya asam ketu akra omo hyase edifri akra mo sese no omo ne namu akwa akodu airport important mo a omodi omani etuamu ede akoba bia omodi omunsam eko ye ko ne ye ne yense ntwedi McBaron akasesa se odi akira wo boya mane sei.
Okay, UTV I have heard Amaseba UTV so anopay na mo hwe ne etwa mfoni etwagu anopay a and this youth wing demonstration almost some of the share so and march for justice and then omo share so and now you da so hwe na nipa pempem na abedu ha ne mo do so ye pa mabo chenku say and then nema ekoso aban mu a and as a Ghana mo dwen say enko ye police and military brutalities some police for able to memo for ne ade no ona mo sida bi I say I think interscope aban na abaye ne yafata eche Ghana force I say ebo Ghana for ho by military and police omo ye nanfofo omo ye Ghana for nja some Ghana for ho by enya say omo abekunkum Ghana for omo bobo ansam dodo na no so na nano mpanifo NDC mpanifo youth for na yamom na so ne NDC mpanifo dodo na abebedu ha General Mosquito General Secretary and mpanifo ni MPs dodo na NDC MPs dodo na abebedu ha na omode yachire atuso de achire aban se da bi ne akọ no omompe owo no omompe needless deaths no omompe owo enfata se soldier for some boy hoban mobo mine hoban no omukunkum otimamufo no according to NDC no omompe entiwe ana na omati tesukoko at the moment yanam airport traffic light asiewo akramo yede kwakodu parliament house at the moment yanam airport traffic light yeda soko na nipa empempem na wo mu a omo akasa actually said that be near question on my omompe as I said on my no you fix the country so there according to NDC near leadership I don't think I know who said this for do na to go a kwan so a more yesterday now police for do na okwan ho mo bom ho ban police for do na kwan so mo bom ho ban afa say bibi biara ebe touch no omebo mo ho ban enti omo che se Ghana ni bia enyina ya bre enti eso obi asore waka na ye bog oman ho ban na mentna fence no so according to NDC na so obi atena se na adwen se oman no atete pansam no ombejeja and sa na NDC forces so obi a beka mo ho so obi a na adwen se se obo oman ho ban mentna se nka se menua na emfa me ho ochina ebeyewa eba so asan na obetumi abo ho ban this for youth wing I just say Ghana for nyina sorry near kasa mo bia nsuro mo bia kan kasa bo anhye no anhye ne yam bo bia ma out no me kasa no kan sanchira ban say eka amene oman no owo amene oman no owo enfata youth no so bre oman enti ochese eso bia sorry waka also sisa wo tena sisi anyame na me masema ba wo ya journalist on tena sisi anyame journalist masema ba wo ya police ni a ase bo bia ho ban nti omo sorry aka kire oban say fix the country omo cha say the march for justice no omo say omo makunkun omo nyina no ye betumi anya say ye be justice amom nti ena na NDC youth wing and na ye omo ye oman no no omo cha say Davida yan susoso e ma no nkosisa nti we ana ekoso ne nti edu parliament ne ekoso no ne akakra be kan bia no e be ma UTV ahwesfo atie
Mark Baron ena yete ne nka no wogiri NDC amayoko no mabunu achi ebro mo ye kire se Ghana enema engoye ese atentene ne eye adwuma eno ene ye frɛ ne se a march for justice ene ne omate omo wagumu amo ekwa asese no omunam airport traffic light omode omani ache parliament house a omode omo nsam nyina ekwa akoma mrahye bedwafo na yawo akire edi amampenifo ye betena se yabobo ho na yabo hu se omai Ghana ye aduanti enomo eye kire no ye court akrade eye atoye mandemu na takrade Harbour District Court no ene betutwa se ankrofo abo awuram akwakowiewia enema na ebra mpenifo chechesemu edi achensentwofo na chese esere kakra omo chese akrofo no ebowura hom no mantimi amfa hwe se system unit ene UPS pe enomo etimi faye na ekoya mo fa so ebowura mu no ene se edan na ewo fom no ena akromfo ni hu se akire no ekwan da ho enti waya na ye kantankanta wo no mu twitwa wo yes no eno munya akwai edi ebowura mu ombowura mu mo twa ahwe ase court dem de ade na si wade papa be ne wo ho de onu ma UPS ena afesu no system unit ne hono ma na akromfo ne tam ye de koye na adwumefo ne kire se omu ehu hwe ade achi adwada no omu koye omu kwakoye adwuma ne hu se ade ne ye kasa emaye ye kasa emaye na kese ya ba betamko akromfo ba betamko posifo eso ati to mo kese mo ye hwemu edi afansem no adekodi anam so ma akromfo etimi ebowura takrade Harbour District Court ekowia enema no na omo achi nipa krama hwemu etimi akoso na wager district court no eko asetena na asetena mu no eya asem dada ene de omo animu asem ni nyada ene se enje bia ene beto dwase Germany ni bi ene ne baba wonya mfinhie du miensa ne mpena aye ne kanchima bokina ni akunu yayaya ewo kokro bite empotem wono na ebra ye hu ne saa no ayechi abrante ye de ne court no ena court ye ne se yemfa emu no nko ayaresabia na doctor fo onye nhwemu no mfoma no disem emra enti court eko asetena no ena doctors anu disem mo ediba no kire se eye Germany ni ba no ene ne baba dumiensa no eye obi ena eku omo na chese ye mia omo ye so omo ne ye mia omo do sa omo posa omo senkate eno mo ehwero mo enkwa enti eno eye doctor report ababetodwa sesia no mu ejina so edi abo enkru na opanyina wono edi animu eye nhwemu posi panyina wo ye nhwemu ekiremu esemu nhwemu na ababetodwa sa no omo etwen eye attorney general na wono so dina no disem anase na futu aba na omo ejina so akasa investigator no edi tudwa ekiremu ese abrante oye bokina be ni na waku eye Germany ni esusu se won eku ne mpra no sesia meka se no ne ho enhyada emfa no sa wo eye liver ne brabo no yade ewo ho ena coronavirus ni ntine de na sie baby a eho ehia pa enti ebra court hia ne bia ne de no aba ebra court eko asetena ne de empenifo de sie eyoyo de ne court dem ema ni kotie asem no ena PM panyin hu se ampa ansem a omodi aba ama court no so edi omo ejina so se doctors edi omo report aba na yehu se obi enemia no eku no ne de na ese yehwe ne yebua asem na nunti no omo atu asem no edi ahye kita wonsa eye busumi ewom ni de etoso edu enkono se yebebua asem no edi ye atoye ni ahwe ba bia atentine ne edane ye de ato na sese de sa Germany ni ba ene ne baba wonya mfinhie dumiensa ne mpena Burkina Faso ni ekunu no Burkina be ni kunu no yesi eyobi ene mia no ekunu enti ni pakro afei ena ne ho ensem eba betodwa Dawura kankasebo esi ekuya ejewa akode me ena mebebo mu emamu madam wase amamumu ene hwa ye wawia premotobre akankasebo